Hello there, I'm No One Important, and this is not a speed run. So if you've watched videos on my channel before, you've probably gotten very used to the fact that I mostly post speed runs. If you haven't, welcome to my channel. There are speed runs if you want to watch them. This is not one of them. The reason I'm making this video is that I'm a member of a Steam curation group by the name of Gay Lady JL, which is a collection of games featuring gay women as well as high quality filler. There will be a link in the description. Now, a lot of Steam curation groups out there, they kind of post every single game with something or other, like let's say a gay woman in it, with, you know, no concern over whether a game is like really, really good or really, 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 really bad about that stuff. Gay Jail, well, not even all the games there actually have gay women in them. It's more about, well, let's say you're a gay woman and you want to find a game you might enjoy. If a game has been recommended on Gay Jail, it means that another gay woman has been willing to sit down and vouch for it. So, it means it's games that we were able to tolerate, that we enjoyed, games that stuck with us. It's less of an objective curator than other groups, but it's a lot more personal and it's a lot more selective. So I'm very happy it exists because oftentimes when an entire sea of like 1,000 games with gay women in it, it's very hard to actually pick out the good ones. I'm a group officer there. I post most of the reviews. I kind of run the show in a few ways, and the reason I'm making this video, once again, is that this game, Majotori, is a game that I'm very much considering putting up there as a review. And I have to play through it, and I realized, well, it's like only an hour, 2 hours long. There's a lot of variability, but for like a playthrough, I think it's about that long. And I realized, hey, I could get a video out of this. I could introduce more people to Gay Lady Jail. I could have some friend commenting over it with my friend here. And, it just seemed like something I might want to do. It's a bit less of a formal video than usual. As you can see, there's no timer. It's just going to be us talking about how we feel about the game and how it kind of fits into the Gay Lady Jail spirit and all that entails. And yeah, no, I've never really done anything about this before, but hopefully I'll be able to figure it out along the way. So once again, I'm No One Important, and commenting with me today is my friend Decibel. Decibel, why don't you introduce yourself?
Hi, my name is Decibel. I'm also a gay lady, so this game should also be interesting for me.
Thank you very much for the introduction, Decibel. I'm going to turn on the music really quickly. Now my intro's pretty much done. Yeah, I've actually never played this game before. I know a bit about it. I checked it out like prior to this, make sure it was something worth considering for this. And yeah, I think that's everything. So let's start.
What is it about anyway?
Um, I should probably introduce that now that you mention it. It's kind of like a trivia game, like a single person trivia game where you answer trivia questions to determine whether or not something good happens to a character, and it you get like a bunch of different branching storylines based on what happens. Does that make any sense?
Yeah, that
It,
sounds neat.
it'll make more sense as I actually get into it. But yeah, it's on Steam. It's hard for me to say what the actual price is because I'm in the frozen hellscape that is quote unquote Canada. So the prices here aren't the American prices. So it's like $6 here, but it might be something else somewhere else. So anyways, yeah, let's start. It'll make more sense what kind of game this is as we get into it.
Yeah,
I'm not going to be reading the text, so I should I read the text so you can hear it, or what should I do?
I'm good.
So you can like see what's going on.
Yep,
Well, anyways, I shouldn't click through a text too fast since actually, fuck it, I should probably read it for the audience now that I think about it. So I don't have the problem of clicking through a text too fast. Um, I already clicked through something, but it's probably fine. But Ava, this character, grew up with a mother, never knew her father. Her mother would always tell her stories about princesses living in magical kingdoms. One day, Ava decided she wanted to be a princess. She closed her eyes and wished for it really hard. When she opened them again, she saw a little witch in front of her. "I'm Lariat the Witch, and I'm here to offer you a deal," she said. "Play a game of trivia with me, and I will make your wish come true." I'm not very good
How
at talking.
cute.
But every wrong answer will be a chance to something bad to happen and bad happening instead. Once again, I'm very sorry I'm not good at talking, but so yeah, this is the main idea of the game, where it's not just like, oh, you have to get every question right for something good to happen. It's you'll see it later, but for every answer you guess correctly, you get one chance on the wheel for something good to happen, and for everything bad to happen, you get a chance. Or sorry, every question you answer wrong, you get a chance for something bad to happen, and that spins a roulette wheel afterwards. So
Nice.
even if you only get one thing right, there's still a chance that things go okay.
Yeah, that seems pretty cute.
With a bit of doubt in her heart, Ava accepted the deal, and the trivia began. So you have infinite time to answer anything, so you can just look it up if you want. We might be doing that just to get good endings on some things, but yeah. What is the primary component of common salt? Sodium chloride, I believe.
Yeah, that'd be my guess as well.
I was correct. What
Nice.
dog breed is the main character in the movie Ichigo Monogatari? I'm not good at pronouncing things, sadly. Okay, I have no idea.
Uh, I, that's probably something I'll have to Google right now.
I'm gonna guess husky. I'm gonna
It
guess husky.
is. Uh,
Fuck Akita.
it's a tragic true story about Hachiko and Akita dog. Alas.
How many chimneys did the Titanic have? I feel like it's 4. These questions are harder than the ones I've seen in all the videos.
No, it's good. A bit of challenge never hurts. 4. That's what I remember.
Who Frames Roger Rabbit and Who Framed Roger Rabbit movie? Oh
Judge
god, I
Doom.
never actually watched that movie.
I've watched it. Judge Doom.
Oh, okay.
No wait,
I was
yeah,
actually
there we
not
go.
going to answer Judge Doom because I thought that meant Judge
It
Dredd,
is-
but that's not Judge Dredd. What oceans surround Sri Lanka? I barely know the provinces, so
Sri Lanka is. I'm trying to remember where it even is. It's off the coast of India. There's. God, I don't remember.
oh man, this is way more tragic than I thought it would be.
Yeah, the Indian Ocean.
Sure. Okay,
There we
you're
go.
you're right. You saved the playthrough. What happens
Hell
when
yeah.
you collect all the Dragon Balls and you have a Dragon Ball? Dragon grants you a wish.
Nice.
What is the name of the tiger that appears in the movie Life of Pi?
I've
Fuck.
never seen this movie.
It's like the game's reading my mind and trying to spite me.
Yeah, I'll have to.
Fucking, I'm guessing orange juice. Nope, it was Richard Parker. What color are the Dragon Balls? Orange. What is the subtitle of the video game Metal Gear Solid
Guns
4?
of the Patriots. Yeah.
You got that immediately.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so we have 2 chances to get a good thing and 8 chances to get a... Or sorry, 2 chances to get a bad thing and 8 chances to get a good thing.
Oh.
Chance did not help us. Sorry, said Lariat, and then she vanished. A few days later, the police went to pick up Ava up from school instead of her mother. She was too young to understand the details, but her mother had apparently died in a car accident.
Oh my
So
god.
if you fuck things up, things just kind of go disastrously, which is why we shouldn't fuck things up.
Yeah.
From there on, she would have to live with her aunt, stop the weeping her aunt commanded. Life is hard, it's about time you learn that. Every day you will have to help out with household chores. Or sorry, from now on you will have to help out with household chores every day. So, kind of cruel stepmother situation.
That was a really. Yeah, that one really south really fast.
Yep. Let's try and give her a happier ending. So we're going back to Ava again. So when I said there were branching paths, it's not just like you get a character's thing wrong and it or right and they just disappear forever. You go back to them later as they can appear in your options. So here we have Ava as a girl with that stepmom. If we got it right, she would be living a different story and would get a different thing to try and do, but
Oh my
this
god.
is what we get now.
We'll get it this time.
Ava was used to being a maid. It wasn't an easy life, but she came to enjoy the household chores. Her aunt had some acquaintances from the highest spheres of society. One day, she received invitations to a royal ball for her and a companion. This reminded Ava of how she used to dream of being a princess. She asked her aunt how to take her as a companion. I can take you to the royal ball, her aunt replied. You don't even have a dress. Or can't take you. Such a wasted opportunity. If only I had a dress, said Lariat, appearing out of nowhere. Want to play a game for it?
Oh my gosh.
Who was the first president of the United States? George Washington. That's right, right?
Yeah.
I don't live in the States. What do the 5 islands inside the main character's head in Disney's Inside Out represent?
Feelings, I think. It was about managing your feelings.
I think the feelings were the characters. It could be memory.
Oh, yeah. I haven't seen that movie since it came out, so
I
I'll
never
trust.
saw it. I just.
Oh boy.
What do you think? Could be feelings.
Well, if the characters are feelings, the islands I think were memories. I'm just gonna trust that it's memories.
Fuck
Oh,
with personality.
I'm sorry.
No, it's
I
alright. I didn't know either. What is the name of the fourth installment in the Elder Scrolls video game series? Skyrim is 5, so that's Oblivion.
Yep.
In what year was the movie Star Wars released in theaters?
So it's the original. It's 1977.
Wow, that was immediate.
Yep.
In which of these video games can you cook? Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. So this game actually got a, I'm just going to adjust my headphones for a second. This game actually got a content update where they added some more questions, I believe, so that's nice. In which of these
Nice.
anime are there no giant
Monster.
robots? Monster.
Hmm.
What TV show does the main character take part in the movie Slumdog Millionaire?
Who wants to be a millionaire?
So we only have a 1% chance of something going shit. What's the first digit of pi? What is the name of Shepard's starship in the video game Mass Effect?
I've never played Mass Effect.
I think it's Normandy, but does he maybe get Normandy in like a second game? Is this trying to fucking screw me over? I'm gonna guess Normandy. Okay, it is Normandy.
I didn't even play the second one.
I never played any of them.
Oh my god.
We make a good team though.
For sure.
Okay, so a good thing happened. Congratulations, said Lariat, and then she vanished. When Ava opened her wardrobe, she found a beautiful dress inside. She put it on and showed it to her aunt, who was impressed. And so Ava got to accompany her aunt to the royal ball. So something good happened that time.
Yay.
Should we keep following Ava? I know we get an achievement if we follow her plot line the whole way through, or do you want to go with one of these two? It's Gale
We
Jail,
should.
so I'm tempted to go with her. What did you say?
Yeah. Yeah, just let's continue the gay lady train.
I am not particularly sure she ends up gay, but who knows? It's a mystery. Well, we have to figure that out, I guess.
Let's go.
I know of one gay possibility, and I'm
Nice.
absolutely going to make sure I get it right if we get there. Ava was enjoying the royal ball. Oh no, I think we have to get every single one of her things correct, but let's follow hers anyways.
Yep.
Ava was enjoying the royal ball when she noticed a familiar face. It was a princess. Ava had seen her on some magazine covers. She was going through the hall greeting the guests. What if she saw Ava and decided to greet her? That'd be a dream come true. Could turn out to be gay, who knows?
Oh my gosh.
A dream come true, you say, asked Lariat, even though Ava hadn't actually said anything. Dance with me.
Oh my gosh.
Which of the following is not a visual novel? Okay, Hate Plus is a visual novel. I think Steins Gate is. I think it might be this one.
This one, that's my guess.
This one?
Yeah.
Or
It's
could
my
it be
guess
Ever
because
17?
I know Steins Gate and Hate Plus, but I don't recognize the other two, so
Should we make this go well? Like, do you want to just
I
at least look up this one?
I really
I'd
want
look
to
it up.
make this go well.
I'd look it up, but I don't have my browser open right now, so.
Let's see.
If you look up one of them, you can just see whether or not it's a visual novel, and I'll be able to figure it out from there.
Oh, that was right. Senran.
So Senran
B.
is not?
Not a visual novel.
Alright, so I was right.
Nice.
What does Ahab want revenge for in the book Moby Dick or the Whale? Was it his son?
I have to be honest, I've never read the book in my life.
I've read so many old, useless fucking books, but I never read Moby Dick.
The Whale, Ahab wants revenge for... his leg? I'm trying to
Yep, it was like,
oh, thank God.
why do the other elephants torment Dumbo in the Disney movie? Because of his big ears, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Which of these video games is there a witch?
Banjo-Kazooie.
Which of these states from the United States is more to the east? Fuck me. Florida, Indiana, California, or New Mexico?
I'm not good at questions with tricky semantics. I think Florida. It would have to be Florida.
Florida.
Because that's like the
You're
coast.
absolutely right. Sorry, I continue what you were saying.
No, that was my whole sentence.
Okay, well, thank you for getting it right. The main character of which of these movies is called Rick? Not Citizen Kane, I don't think. Not Casablanca, maybe? Okay, seriously, the trivia questions have never been this hard in any other thing, like any other video I've actually watched.
I think I should know this, and I am a little bit ashamed I don't.
It's fine if we get it wrong.
I think Charles Foster Kane, so not A. It might be... I think it might be Casablanca. Because Singing in the Rain... Yeah, Singing in the Rain has someone named Dawn, so no, it would be Casablanca, I think.
You're right. Who created The Simpsons? Matt Groening, I believe.
Yep.
What colors are the two main character dragons in the game Bubble Bobble? Is it green and blue?
Think so, yeah.
Yep. What power does the main character have in the anime Erased? It's fine if we get wrong, I mean. Yeah.
This came out 2 years ago. It's yeah. Oh, okay, you got it. Phew.
What I got wrong, but it's fine
Oh,
because like we
okay.
have so many
Whatever.
right ones, it's pretty much impossible for us to get it wrong at this point. Congratulations, said Lariat, just as if I bumped into someone. It was Princess. Ouch, watch it, she said. I don't know who taught you to dance, but whoever it was did a poor job. Let me show you how it's done. Grabbing Ava by the waist, the princess started to dance. Ava couldn't believe it. I like you, the princess said, and Ava was overwhelmed by this.
Oh my god.
She fainted.
Oh my god. I'm all for this.
Right, so next up, we are going to go to Fatima for another Galageo-related reason. So Fatima was actually the one I had to check up on in videos before I even started this video to make sure everything wasn't going to go to dog shit at this point. So Fatima was on her way to becoming a rock star. Now, I'm happy the game isn't an ass about this bit, because it's very possible for that a lot of games become asses about this type of stuff, like women with facial hair, which,
Yeah.
you know, it's, I before I even like considered making this video, half of the reason like I know how this game plays is because I needed to make sure that there wasn't going to be a trans misogynistic joke here. I mean, it's not like only trans women that have like facial hair, but
Yeah.
it's deeply tied into that kind of stuff. So, you know, I'm happy the game isn't a shit about it. So Fatima was on her way to becoming a rock star. After years of hard work and persistence, she had managed to find herself a growing fan base. Just when everything seemed to go well for once, a tragedy announced its arrival. Her hair was becoming thinner and weaker, and it was starting to fall off. She knew very well that her image was the biggest part of her appeal. She would go nowhere with just her music. She needed her mane to succeed. She wished that her hair was stronger. Then a witch with a beautiful mane appeared in the mirror. The witch offered Fatima a deal, and she accepted it. What does the Tin Woodman want in the novel The Wizard of Oz, Wonderful Wizard of Oz? And it's a heart, I believe, right?
Yeah.
In which of these movies do the main characters travel through a wormhole?
No. Not Gravity. Interstellar?
Yep. Seriously, thanks for the help with these. In which video game from the Legend of Zelda series does Link travel back in time playing an ocarina? I don't actually think it's Ocarina of Time. I think it's supposed to be Majora's Mask.
Is this like a trick question?
Partially because I think I saw someone answer this and they got it wrong before. Yep, I was right. That's fucked up.
God.
Which of these movies was released in theaters first? The Matrix, Pirates of the Caribbean, Kill Bill, or...
Matrix.
I think, yeah, it's The Matrix. Which is the title of the first volume of the Scott Pilgrim's comic series? Scott Pilgrim Gets It Together, Precious Little Life versus the World. I think it's like the main title, isn't it?
Yeah.
Versus the World. Oh, no, Precious Little Life. I'm an idiot.
Oh.
Who
Oh, I
married
see, yeah.
Roger in Disney's 101 Dalmatians? Anita, Perdita, Penny, or Nanny? I feel like I remember her name Perdita, but I'm not sure. Let's get this one right.
Yeah, I think it's...
You want to look it up because I haven't actually seen how this one can go wrong, but for the sake of Gateway Jail, let's get this one right.
It's Anita, I think.
Anita?
Yeah.
Yep. In which boxing weight class did Muhammad Ali win an Olympic medal? Featherweight, light heavyweight, super heavyweight, or welterweight? I know he's not.
Uh, it would have to be. It's light heavyweight, yeah.
Light heavyweight?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, light heavyweight. In which of these movies is there a character called Jack Skellington, Nightmare Before Christmas?
Hell yeah.
Who created the video game character Super Mario?
Hideo
Alright,
Kojima, of
so
course.
90% chance.
All good.
Oh, thank fuck. That looked like it was gonna stop at a terrible place. Congratulations, said Lariat, and then she vanished. By next morning, Fatima could already feel it. I'm just gonna check the recording really quickly. Yep, everything seems to be going fine. Her hair was thick and strong, and it filled her with energy. Her next concerts were an absolute success. People adored her. Now nothing could get in her way to become a rock star.
Aww.
Alright, so who next?
We should just keep going with her. I love her.
Alright. Fatima had reached the top, becoming rich and famous in the way, and then retired before wearing herself out. But with success came a life of excess. A life that ruined her. She tried to get over it and fix her life, but she ended up going back. Her husband divorced her and left, taking their daughter. Fatima had to change and rebuild her life. She needed help.
Oh my gosh.
And Lariat offered it to her. I'm fairly certain that Lariat is just a force of pure chaos.
Yeah.
In which of these video games are the main characters transported to an alien planet? It's Beyond Good and Evil, isn't it?
Yeah.
Fuck, it's
Oh, fuck.
Okay, let's get this right.
Yeah.
What is Malcolm Crowe's occupation in the movie The Sixth Sense? Which is it? Child psychologist? Please look it up.
I think Bruce Willis was the psychologist in this.
That's not the protagonist, is it? Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. So it's child psychologist, yeah.
Malcolm Crowe?
Yeah.
Malcolm Crowe is the child psychologist.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. I just wanted to be sure there was no breakdown in communication. What does the acronym USB stand for? Is it Universal Serial Bus?
It's... yeah. Yes.
What installment of the video game series Resident Evil set in Africa? I believe it's 5.
5.
Where do the main characters from the movie I Love You, Philip Morris fall in love? I need some help on that one.
I've never heard of this movie. What's it called? I Love You, Philip Morris. I believe that's... prison.
Prison?
Yeah.
Yep. Sorry for a delay, everyone. We're just trying to kind of fix the outcomes here. How many seasons did the TV show Lost have? I feel like it was more than it should have.
It definitely was, 6.
So as many as possible.
As many as possible.
Which of these anime is there a character called Taiga? I don't actually watch any of these, but I do believe it's Toradora.
Yeah.
Osmosis. The plot of which of these movies develops during Christmas Eve?
Die
Hard, yeah.
People are insufferable about it.
In what video game do you try to find the origami killer? Heavy Rain. Alright, fucking 90% chance again.
We got it.
Congratulations, said Larry, and then she vanished. Fatema's taste for parties and excess suddenly disappeared. She left it all behind and rebuilt her life. A couple of months later, she managed to get back with her husband and her daughter. They lived happily together. I'm happy we dodged a bullet there, because I know she dies if you get that wrong.
It seems like that's the end of her story.
Maybe. You want to go to Gloria?
Yeah.
I don't actually know Gloria's story, because none of the Let's Players choose her. At least as far as I know. Gloria was exploring an ancient Maya temple. As she finished putting her foot down, the floor tile sank. Oh, please don't let be a trap, she wished. Then a witch appeared before her. Lariat offered her the deal, and Gloria accepted it. In which of these television series is there a character called Gaius Baltar? Battlestar Galactica or Firefly? Which do you think?
I've never seen...
Maybe just like look up the name Gaius Baltar.
That's true. It's Battlestar Galactica.
Which of these movies does Natalie Portman not appear? Natalie Portman was Leia, right?
I know she was in Black Swan, for sure.
Thor, maybe?
No, she was in Thor, for sure.
So Pirates of the Caribbean?
Was
Yep.
she in... Okay, so... Alright.
Which of these United States is furthest north? It's not Florida.
Definitely not Florida.
Probably not Arizona. Minnesota or Utah, which do you think?
Minnesota has a border right under Canada, so it would be Minnesota.
Thank you. Who plays the main character in the movie? Had to be. It's probably fine if we get some wrong, but
yeah. I think it's a Takeshi joined, so it's Takeshi Kitano. Yeah.
Which of these sports is not included in the video game Wii Sports? I believe it's archery, right?
Archery was Wii Sports Resort, I believe.
Yep.
There we go.
So we're going to be trying to get most of these going well, mostly because we want to see what the gayest outcomes possible are, but yeah. Which of these European countries is more to the south? Honestly, I think we should get like one question wrong for most of them just to keep it interesting, but maybe not. What do you think?
Bulgaria?
Greece.
Oh, Greece. Close enough.
What happens in the movie Independence Day from 1996? Aliens attack Earth, right?
Yep, for sure.
What color comes out if you mix red, green, and blue light? Red, green, and blue would be white, right? No. Red, green, blue.
Orange?
Maybe, yeah. I feel like I know this for some reason. Because I feel like I've heard red, green, and blue before, and for some reason it feels like white to me.
Probably, yeah.
Should I answer white?
Yeah.
Yep, white. Who plays the main character in the movie The Da Vinci Code? Is it Russell Crowe?
Tom Hanks.
Yep, Tom Hanks.
Yeah, it definitely sounded like a Tom Hanks thing.
Okay, that's good. I
Nice.
did not want to kill her off. Congratulations, said Larry, and then she vanished. Gloria brought her foot up carefully. The temple started to shake, rumbling strongly. The wall opened to reveal a secret treasure chamber. Inside the chamber was a gold Maya disc. She was going to be a heroine when she brought it back to the museum.
Mm.
Okay, let's be honest with ourselves. How do I put this?
It was like a single mission. I like how the game doesn't have a like full story for every single character.
Oh,
Some are just one-offs.
she might come up again later, but it's a mystery for now. No, I was just thinking about how,
Yeah,
the whole
not.
pillaging temples thing isn't amazing, but
Yeah,
I'm
I
not
got
I'm
you.
not going to raise too much of a stink over that for now. Okay, which of these characters should I go with? Carl?
Mm. Yeah.
Going with Carl lets me introduce another thing while I'm talking about it. Not like a main gay jail thing, but just something I think I noticed about the game. It was the final game of the National High School Baseball Championship. As the ace of the team, Carl was expected to lead the way to victory. Pressure was unbearable. Everything is going to be all right, he repeated to himself, but it was more of a wish than an actual conviction. Suddenly, he realized the little witch was beside him, so he noticed that Lariat is a lot shorter than she usually is here, right?
Yeah.
I think these games all take place in kind of like a jumping around timeline. This is about the same period where she was helping out Ava, I think, at the beginning, right?
Oh,
Like
yeah.
back when Ava was a kid because they were both the same height, I believe. So
Yeah.
that explains why she's so short here because this is like way back in the past. So yeah,
Yeah.
suddenly he realized the little witch was beside him. Larry had offered him the deal and Carl accepted it. Which of these is not a character from the Resident Evil video game series? It's Scott Shelby, because he's in
Yep.
Heavy Rain. Which of these states from the United States is more to the west?
California.
California. Which of these Disney movies was released in theaters first?
If I think Tarzan and Mulan were both 2000s, so it would be Hercules or Hunchback.
Want to go
Uh,
Hunchback?
yeah.
Hunchback was right.
Nice.
You brought it down to a 50-50. To what musical does the song Aquarius belong? And
Uh, I've
Mamma
only
Mia
seen.
was like ABBA music, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So Mamma Mia?
Uh, no, I. ABBA didn't do. ABBA didn't have a song called Aquarius. It might have been Hair.
Here's correct. Which of these video games doesn't take place inside a castle?
Deadly Premonition.
Yeah, Deadly Premonition. I was trying to remember if there was a castle at some point. What letter is used to represent the speed of light? Totally didn't see that in another Let's Play. But E equals MC squared. So, what color is the hair of the main character in the anime Mushishi? It's fine if I get one wrong. I'm going green. Fuck, it was white. White
Yeah.
was my second guess. What did the antagonist of the movie Transformers look for? The Allspark, I believe.
Yeah.
What company do the main characters in the animated series Futurama work for? Planet Express. I know, such dumb, useless shit.
It'll all be for a good cause. Nice.
It can totally fucking do
Oh,
that. I'm gonna get
come
an achievement for
on.
that. Sorry, said Larry, and then she vanished. It can just do that.
How dirty.
Sorry, buddy. I'm sorry I thought that guy's hair was green. Carl was so nervous his hands began shaking. Trying to concentrate and relax as much as possible, he made the first pitch. The rival batter hit it clean. It was a home run. The the moral of the team collapsed, the game was already lost.
Oh no.
Fuck. We're doing Nicola. Because Nicola, aside from having a really nice eye patch, which, means a lot to me because I like disabled characters in fiction, it's gateway jail time.
Hell yeah.
Nicola dressed up in her formal attire and arrived at the company party. So even though, hang on a second, only for her to find out that was not a formal party, but a costumed one. So when I was first looking at this game, I thought that the eye patch was part of a costume, and I was kind of disappointed about that, but nope, she has an eye patch, so I'm happy
Oh,
for a
hooray.
disabled character in the game. Now what? She had no costume and was already coming in a bit late. When all hope was lost, she saw something she couldn't believe. At the other side of the street, there was a girl dressed as a witch. This is her talking to another person who you can do another story for, and she appears in that story asking about it too, so that's fun.
Oh my god.
Nicola ran towards her. "Hey girl, I need you to do me a big favor," she said. "Oh, this is awkward," said the girl, looking confused. "I'm
That's
with someone
cute.
else right now. Wait a minute and I'll make your wish come true." Nicola waited, preparing the money to offer the girl in exchange for her costume.
Oh my god.
But it turned out the girl didn't want her money. Instead, she offered Nicola a chance to win her costume by playing a trivia game. We're getting all these right. So I need you to look this up for me. What artifact does the main character look for in the first video game from the Tomb Raider series? I'm guessing the Holy Grail, because that was what was in the movie, I think. But I'm not going to guess. Not on this one.
So it's the original Tomb Raider and not like the reboot.
As far as I know.
The Scion then.
Scion.
Yeah.
Yep. That is absolutely
There
correct. Who directed the movie Raiders of the Lost Ark? That
Steven
is
Spielberg.
Steven Spielberg, yeah. George Lucas' Star Wars. Who was the father of Zeus in Greek mythology? Cronus, right?
Yeah.
Which of these video games is set in the province of Cyrodiil? That would be Oblivion. What form of digital media uses the PNG file extension? That's image.
And nice.
What country is the movie Slumdog Millionaire set?
India.
I don't watch anything but horror movies. Who's the first
not
character
horror.
you find in the video game Undertale? It's Flowey.
Yep.
It's not Torio, who I was about to pick before I saw Flowey was an option. What sport does the main character of the movie Forrest Gump practice while he's at the army? Please look this up for me.
I definitely will, but I almost want to say it's ping pong. Yeah. Yeah, it's ping pong.
Ping pong it is. What video game from the Call of Duty series first included a playable dog? Is it Ghost, or is this a trick question?
I can't distinguish any of them in my head, so...
Try Call of Duty playable dog. Sorry everyone, but we absolutely need to get this 100% right. I don't know exactly what happens if you get it wrong, but I know what happens if you get both of these right.
Nice. I think it's Ghost.
Ghost?
No. This is... I think it's Ghost. It's just so hard to tell all of these games apart.
Well, like when you Google it, what do you get? Call of Duty playable dog.
Ghost.
Okay, thank you.
You've definitely just get it right away,
So if
or
you
do
get
they
them
make
all
you
right,
sit through the...
it doesn't even spin.
Yeah.
Sorry if I've been interrupting you, by the way. I'm once again very deaf.
It's okay.
Congratulations, said Lariat. Thanks again for joining me, by the way. And then she stripped.
Oh my gosh.
Right there in the middle of the street without a second thought. She has like undergarments on, so it's fine-ish. But that left an impression on Nicola. She put the costume on and went into the party.
Oh my
Everyone
gosh.
complimented her on her costume, but she was distracted, thinking about Lariat.
Oh my gosh.
We're going back to Nicola.
Yes, we are.
Can you see the thumbnail?
Yes.
Gay Lady Jail, Gay Lady Jail, Gay Lady
Gay
Jail.
Lady Jail.
Ever since Lariat had stripped before her, Nicola hadn't been able to stop thinking about her. Maybe she was in love. She still had her witch costume that would make a good excuse to see her again. "Can I have my clothes back then?" asked Lariat, appearing out of nowhere. It was not just the costume. She was an actual witch. "Let me take you out to dinner?" asked Nicola. "If that's your wish, you know the rules," replied Lariat, and I'm smiling, even though
Oh,
I've
that's so
already seen this
cute.
before. Who directed the movie Shutter Island? Getting this shit right.
It's Martin Scorsese.
Martin Scorsese?
Yeah.
I
sorry.
think that's how it's pronounced. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm bad with
I'm deaf,
names.
so I'm terrible with pronunciation. Which video game is John Marston? That's Red Dead Redemption. What is the name of the main character's mother in the animation Chan?
That is such an obscure question. I love how weirdly obscure these questions get sometimes.
It's kind of evil.
Yeah.
Like 1 second you're getting what do the Dragon Balls do, and the next second you're getting this.
Mise, I believe. Yeah, Mise.
Thanks again for looking this stuff up, but
that was such a pull.
We are not getting this wrong. What is the name of the main character in the video game Deus Ex Human Resolution? It's Adam, isn't it? Adam Jensen.
Mm-hmm.
In which of these movies is there a character
Memento.
with amnesia? Memento.
Memento.
Thank you. The main character from which of these anime is an otaku? Lucky Star, right?
Yeah.
In the creation of which of these video games was Warren Spector not involved? Fallout 1 was like something really, really small and niche, wasn't it? But who knows?
I think it was not involved. Fallout.
Right, so I had it right.
Yeah.
Which of these anime is the main character a goddess?
I've never seen any of these. I'll have to assume, I mean, I'm looking up, but it's gonna take a while. My apologies.
No, it's fine, it's fine. Like, once again, I can't really, I don't want to risk opening my browser right now and making shit chug, so I really appreciate that you're doing it for me.
Kamichu.
Thank you. What year was the movie Frozen released in theaters? Is that like 2015?
2013. It's older than I always think it is.
I never saw it. So we got all of them right. Congratulations, said Lariat. I'll come back at night, she added, and then disappeared. And that is her outfit from the dance before.
Oh my gosh.
They had a delicious meal at a fancy restaurant. She's still blushing and I'm still smiling. And she has absolutely drunk more of her wine than she has.
Oh my
Which
gosh.
is kind of cool since they didn't just copy paste the glass.
Yeah.
Lariat recounted amusing stories about her witch deals. When they finished, Lariat accompanied her home. Do you want to come up? Nicole offered. We can play trivia and maybe more.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. Gay Lady Jail. Gay Lady Jail.
That was quite the gay story.
Alright, so I don't know too much about either of these. I've seen this one before, but I haven't seen this one. So what do you think?
Then let's do the one you haven't seen then, Elsa.
Elsa was the founder and only member of the manga club. Apparently manga wasn't popular among students in her high school, so she didn't have many friends. One day she started reading romance manga about high school girls. The main character of the story was the least popular girl in school. But surprisingly, the hottest girl in school asked her on a date. Gay Lady Jail.
Nice.
Gay Lady Jail. Then she
Nice.
remembered that prom was coming up. She closed her eyes and fantasized about being the main character of that manga. She wished for a hot girl.
Same.
Thank you for telling me to go to this one. She wished for a hot girl to ask her to go to prom with her. Because I know the other one I don't think ends up gay. When she opened her eyes, there was a beautiful witch by the door. Are you from the Magic Club? Do you want to go to prom with me? Elsa asked. I want to offer you a deal, replied Lariat. The deal was explained and Elsa agreed to it. Which of these characters is not the name of one of the chipmunks in the animated series, Alvin and the Chipmunks?
Charlie.
Charlie, yeah. The creation of what company shows the movie Pirates of Silicon Valley?
I think they made me watch this one for like programming class for some reason. So it was about Microsoft
And Apple?
and Apple, yeah, because Steve Jobs.
Thank you. Gay Lady Jail. Gay Lady Jail. What is a Kyogre? It is a Pokemon. I don't really play Pokemon, but I know that. Which of these anime is there an organization called NERV?
NG.
Neo Genesis Evangelion?
Yes.
Who is the video game character Parappa in love with? Is it Catty Cat or
Parappa the like rapper?
yeah, Parappa the Rapper? I'm more familiar with Jammer Lammy, weirdly enough.
Sunny Funny.
Thank you.
Flower Like Girl.
Which of these characters is not the name of one of the main characters in the animated series South Park?
Todd.
I wish I didn't know this.
We all do.
Which of these is not a playable character in the video game PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale? I believe it's Solid Snake. Because I played that game. How many tails does Tail have in the animated series Sonic Boom? He has 2, right? Sorry that we keep rigging these, but we absolutely need to get all the really gay ones going.
I definitely like. I have to look this up. I don't want to guess.
I think he has 2, but thank you for looking it up. We've been burned before. Baseball player.
2, I think. Yeah, 2. I don't want to be counting these wrong. Yeah, there we go.
What is the special ability of the main character in the movie Jumper? And it is teleportation. One of the few non-horror movies I have watched. Congratulations, said Lariat, and then she vanished. Suddenly, a hot girl entered the room. Elsa
Nice.
recognized her. It was Barbara, the captain of the cheerleaders. Is this the manga club? Barbara asked. Please tell me you don't have a date to go to prom with. I waited too long, and now everyone is already taken. You are my only choice. That's a bit tragic.
Oh my gosh.
Maybe we can improve that. We can improve that.
It looks pretty gay.
This is honestly way gayer than I thought it was. Elsa put on her best dress and prepared to go to prom. It was still hard to believe that the captain of the cheerleaders had invited her. She was so lucky. Maybe she hadn't given it enough thought. What would happen now? They probably had nothing in common. Was it going to be an awkward night? Would Barbara hate her and regret going with her? I hope she likes me, thought Elsa. I don't think that's likely, said Lariat, appearing out of nowhere. Do you want to play? What
Oh my
actor
gosh.
plays the main role in the movie Edward Scissorhands?
Johnny Depp.
Just instant.
Yeah.
Which of these is not one of the champions in the video game League of Legends? So this could be fucking with us, because one of them might be in fucking Dota.
Gangil.
Which of these European countries is more to the south? Hang on while I bust out my fucking globe. I don't own a globe. Seriously, I wasn't joking when I said I can barely keep the provinces in order anymore. I don't particularly respect them anyways, so.
I'm bad at geography as it is. I think it's France. Yeah, it's France.
Thank you.
Yeah, I was worried it was a trick
We need to
question.
make sure this goes well. Who directed the video game Shadow of Colossus?
It's definitely from
Fumito?
Yeah. It wasn't the it wasn't any of the others for sure.
How many sisters does Ariel have in Disney's animated movie The Little Mermaid? It's 6, right?
Yeah.
In which of these animated series is there a character called Metabee? It's Metabots. In what year was La La Land released in theaters?
2016.
Red Letter Media did a joint episode of that and By My Man. What is the largest of the Balearic Islands?
I don't want to guess on this one either, even though I'm pretty sure.
Majorca?
Just because it might be.
I imagine it would be Minorca.
It's they're like all roughly the same size, I think.
Yeah, that's evil.
Or Majorca, I think.
That's correct.
Oh, thank God.
Which of the following video games can you fly if you shoot a machine gun at the ground? Is it Antechamber? Or Cave Story, maybe?
Antechamber didn't have a machine gun, so it would probably be Cave Story.
That's correct. Okay, so we absolutely made sure this went well. Congratulations, Lariat, and then she vanished. The magical night began. Elsa felt confident and spoke to Barbara as if they were friends. That made Barbara feel comfortable. They talked and laughed all night long. The last dance was a slow ballad. They were dancing close together, and Barbara appeared to be enjoying it. Will I ruin everything if I kiss her now? Elsa thought. But she went for it anyways. At first, Barbara didn't know how to react, but after a moment she smiled.
God, that was so cute.
Paka?
Yeah.
Or do you want to do one of these two?
Uh, have any of these? Have you seen any of these before?
I've seen the bad outcome of this, and that's about it.
Uh, then let's try and get Paka's good outcome.
Paka was an old and tired woman. There wasn't much left for her in this life, but she was happy as long as she had her soap operas. That day, a major event was going to take place in her favorite one. She had been following it for years now, and the main characters were finally going to marry. An unexpected turn of events occurred. The groom's evil twin was planning to ruin the wedding. The show went to a commercial break, leaving Paka intrigued and afraid. She closed her eyes and wished for the wedding to go well. Sorry, I'm messing my hair. When she opened them again, an advertisement starring a witch was playing. Do you need a wish to come true? The witch asked. Worry no more. I have a special offer just for you. The TV was offering Paka a deal. She was confused, but decided to go along with it. What is the name of the fairy in Disney's Peter Pan? Tinkerbell?
Tinkerbell.
What is a Kakuna? A Pokemon? What does the main character from the Kill Bill saga seek revenge for?
Her wedding's massacre.
Yeah, that was it. I know her daughter got kidnapped, I think, but...
It was
Or
complicated.
something like that. What is the main character's power in the anime Gurren Lagann called? Spiral Power. I don't actually watch it, but I've seen the ending of the movie, and it's pretty solid. What sport does the main character practice in the movie $1 Million Baby?
Boxing.
What organ secretes insulin? That is the pancreas, or maybe kidney?
God, I'm surprised I don't remember this. I want to say the liver?
Pancreas.
Yeah.
It's fine. What is the name of the goddess of light in the video game Kid Icarus? It's Palutena, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's the main goddess, but let's say it's her. Which of these movies is a story told by the main character, strangers?
Forrest Gump.
Which of these anime is the main character called Akichi? We could look it up, but we're probably good to like, even if we get this one wrong, we're probably good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, just to get the video moving a bit more, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Congratulations, said the witch, and then the commercial break ended. The evil twins' plans were laid to rest in a dramatic scene that enhanced the couple's love. Tears of joy ran through Paka's wrinkled old face. It was such a beautiful and touching wedding that Paka cried for hours.
How nice.
Alright, which of these do we want to go for? Yeah, I think we should go with her for now.
Okay. I'm fine with any of them.
Well, the electoral, I don't actually know what hers is about, but I know what the other one was about. So the electoral campaign had begun, and Grout was a favorite candidate. Just think about all the things he could improve if he were to become president. Made him excellent. He wished so hard for the people to elect him that Lariat appeared. Play with me and I'll make your wish come true, she said. But Grout refused. He was a firm believer in democracy. But if you were the best candidate, you deserve to win, insisted Lariat. I only want to win if the people want me to win, explained Grout. That's stupid, but okay, said Lariat. Since I'm already here, do you have any other wish? I don't know. You could do dishes? Asked Squirrel.
Oh my gosh.
That's the stupidest wish I ever had, replied Lariat. But she was not going to refuse a free trivia game. What is the name of the cowgirl that appears in the movie Toy Story 2? It's Jessie.
Mm-hmm.
Who is Snow's fiance in the video game Final Fantasy 13? It is Sarah, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I never really got past the tutorial in that because it's so fucking long. In which movie does
Yeah.
the girl appear covered in rose petals?
Pretty sure this was American Beauty.
Who of the following was not a member of the Beatles?
Elton John.
What company built the research facility in which the video game Portal is set?
Aperture Science.
Which of these anime is set in a town inspired by the Spanish city of Cucina?
It's definitely not A or D, so it's...
Well, let's just keep it this.
Sound
Let's say it this way. We're doing this for dishes to be done, so let's just
Yeah.
pick whatever. Which of the Star Wars films is subtitled A New Hope?
4.
Which color are the main character's eyes in the animated series SpongeBob SquarePants?
Green or blue, one of them. It's just free dishes.
I feel like enough horrible people have put like fucking anime SpongeBob on my dashboard at some point or another that I'm pretty sure it's blue.
God.
What is Azkaban? Prison in Harry Potter. I don't think I ever watched that movie actually. Like the one that Azkaban is in.
Mm.
I'm very sorry, Lariat.
No, I feel you.
Congratulations, said Lariat, and then she rolled up her sleeves. She made sure everything was left clean and shiny. Alright, Coney?
Yeah,
Or one of these two?
I can do one more.
One more?
Yeah.
Because I know the game like ends at some point, I think.
Mm. Probably Coney. It looks the most unique.
Back door at Coney's house led to a forest. Coney loved looking for animals and taking pictures of them. One day she found an injured rabbit. She took it home and tried to nurse it back to health. I hope you get better, Coney whispered to the rabbit. I hope we make a deal, Lariat whispered to Coney, getting very close. And they did. Which of these is not a character of the anime around that one half? I assume it's Luffy, since I think that's One Piece.
It is.
What is the name of the main character's ship in the movie Master Commander: The Far Side of the World? Let's speed this up.
Yeah.
In which of these TV shows is the Dharma Initiative mentioned?
Lost. I've seen too many of the original seasons to know that.
All 6 of them?
All 6.
What is the name of the living snowman in Disney's Frozen? I think it's Olaf.
Olaf.
Who shot Mr. Burns? Which of these characters is not in the anime Idol Master?
Nico Yazawa.
What'd you say?
Nico Yazawa.
Okay.
She's from Love Live.
What is the Resident Evil series called in Japan? Biohazard. What is the planned in movie Ocean's 11? To rob a bank, I think. Oh, nope, it was rob 3 casinos.
I didn't watch it.
Which of these is not a race or species in the video game Ocarina of Time? Chocobo. Sorry, I'm trying to speed this up for you. Congratulations, said Lariat, and then she vanished. The rabbit rested all night, and by the next day it looked a lot better.
Aw.
I think I saw this was like a deer in someone else's playthrough, so it must change. Connie released it and it hopped away. She took a lot of pictures.
How cute.
Yvette?
Yeah.
When Yvette and her team arrived, the fire had already taken most of the house. My little son is inside, screamed the woman. We can't go in there, said one of Yvette's colleagues, but she wasn't listening. She entered the house and found the boy. But then the house began to collapse. The way out was blocked. She looked around, desperately wishing to find an opening. Instead, she found the witch. There's no time, the witch said. We have to make a deal. Yvette didn't even ask for details. This was their only option. Which of these is not color of a ring in the Olympic flag?
Brown? Yeah.
In which of these anime does the main character use a sort of lance to fight?
Gintama, I think.
Oh.
Ah.
What number does Pikachu have in the Pokedex? I know it's not 1. I think 1 is like one of the really basic ones or something.
Yeah, I think one is Charizard anyway.
Wouldn't one be
Pikachu's.
Charmander or something?
Oh
Because it
yeah,
would go to
Charmander.
Charmander, whatever.
Yeah, it's 25.
What mathematical theorem relates to sides of a right triangle? What video game series is Albert Wesker villain? Resident Evil.
Hell yeah.
What series is Marceline? What is Marceline in the animated series Adventure Time? Vampire. What colors is the suit of the superhero Deadpool? Red and black.
Red and black.
If we need to call it quits for tonight, you can tell me or something.
Yeah, after this I should be good.
Right. Or I could just finish off the video or something. I don't know. But we might be able to save and continue tomorrow. Upload like a really short video. But either way, in which of these movies is there a character named Jack Sparrow?
Pirates of the Caribbean, yeah.
Who plays Sherlock Holmes?
Benedict.
90% chance. Oh, fuck. Okay.
Nice.
Congratulations, said Lariat, and then she vanished. One of the walls of the house collapsed, revealing the outdoor. Yvette took the chance and jumped without thinking twice. Then she herself collapsed. She woke up in a hospital bed. The kid she had rescued and his mother were there to thank her. When I grow up, I'm going to be a firefighter just like you, he said. Yvette was moved.
How nice.
So the game was saved, so, yeah, we should be good to, quit.
Alright.
But, yeah, just to finish off this video, we'll upload this tonight, I guess, and we'll finish this off tomorrow, or do you think I should keep going on my own? What do you think? Do you think it works better as a self-contained thing, or?
It's up to you.
I guess we can continue it tomorrow, or something like that. Yeah, this is Majotori, part 1 of the Gately Jail review for it. But yeah, it's a fun game. It's even hairier than I expected it to be. And I'm enjoying it. So yeah, see you later.
See ya.